Let's talk about Angel's Curse technique. And obviously this character has not yet been introduced in the anime, so if you're not caught up on the manga, this is your spoiler warning. So as you can see here, Angel quite literally looks like an angel, and Gege takes a lot of inspiration from various religions in his work, and here is no exception, right? She quite obviously is a reference to biblical angels, and her curse technique falls right in line with that. And that technique is Extinguishment. We'll talk about Jacob's Ladder here in a minute, but Extinguishment is essentially just the nullification of other jujutsu, other curse techniques. And the thematic kind of way this comes into play is that it is supposed to be like the purifying light of God or of goodness that is extinguishing evil, right? But it's important to note that like the technique doesn't have to be evil for her to be able to nullify it, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So Jacob's Ladder is actually an extension of the Extinguishment curse technique. Think of it in the same way that, Gojo has his Limitless, his Infinity, but then Blue is an extension of that. So same concept. And what it is essentially a purified, concentrated beam of light that is used to attack and nullify something. In this case, sukuna. And this curse technique is one of, if not literally the most effective to use against Sukuna, since he is so evil. And again, he is literally a cursed object within a vessel. So this is aiming to just eradicate that completely. But like I mentioned, you don't have to necessarily be evil for this technique to be able to work on you, because Hana not only can use it on cursed objects and curses, but also she can extinguish just simple barriers or jujutsu seals, right? And those aren't necessarily inherently evil. However, what may fall in line with this is the fact that all cursed energy stems from negative emotions, right? So maybe that like inherent negativity is what is being purified in these non-evil cases, if you will. Also continuing with the biblical theme, Jacob's Ladder is a story from the Bible where a man named Jacob had a dream about a ladder that led to heaven. Also, when Angel is using Jacob's Ladder, she blows on a trumpet. And in the Bible, when an angel blows on the trumpet, it's like signaling the end of the world and that judgment is coming, which obviously falls in line thematically with what's happening here. So yeah, Angel's Curse technique is one of the most powerful in the series, having the potential to nullify anything it comes into contact with. Obviously, that plays a major role in dealing with Sukuna, but also things like the prison realm and being able to travel wherever she wants in the Culling games because the barriers won't stop her. So a really interesting character with a really interesting technique. And finally, y'all, I just want to give a shout out to Thomas. Thank you for the support and for the question, my friend, and I will see you guys in the next one.